Hello and welcome to my promineotech week 15 assignment. And for this assignment, we ended up making ways to create a customer as well as employee for different pet stores. We also made a way to list the pet stores as well as give details on them if for a selected pet store with an ID, as well as deleting with a pet store based off of that ID. Going into the pet store service, which is where the controller calls it from, we go ahead and see that there is the pet store save and support that we have done previously. There's also the employee and customer. The key difference between the employee and customer being that the customer has a many-to-many relationship with pet store, whereas employee only has a one-to-many. So looking here, we see that for the find customer by ID, it actually loops through and finds the customer. Now, on top of that, apart from that, the methods are pretty similar to each other, noticeably identical. The listing pet stores actually gets rid of the customers and employees before loading them onto our load arc. And then there's listing the pet store based off of the ID. So based off an input ID, it'll list off its details. And then there's the deleting a pet store. There's also the customer and employee DAO, which are just extensions of the JPA repository with the employee and long. And going into our actual arc, we have the pet store get, and this needs to have the application running first. So we'll be doing that. And as the application runs, we can go ahead and just make sure we have everything seems set up here. Program is running. And we can see that there is the pet store with ID 5, the name, address, all its details. And they both have empty customer and employees because we cleared them out as we saw early in the code. In order to actually look into them, we can see that in them by adding the ID. And in doing so, we get the one with ID 5, we get the customer and an employee. So in order to create a customer or an employee, we just go ahead and do /customer post. We go to the body, and we see that the customer is already included. And that customer is not present, so we're going to go ahead and just... Oh, never mind. They are right here. We're just going to put Joss. It's this guy's brother, and they share the same email. Go ahead and add that. And we see that this was actually added. Same thing for employee. Except the employee uses a different body. So we're going to go ahead and just move this. Look at what we have here. Jason, also this guy's brother, they share a phone number. And we see that it was successfully created. Just to confirm that, we can go ahead and look at the get for this. And we can see that Joss was added, as well as Jack and Jason. So that was pretty successful. Good to know. And we can also go ahead and do a delete. We can do that on number 6. Number 6 wasn't getting enough revenue because there's only one customer, and the number 5 has twice as many customers. So we'll go ahead and delete that. Deletion successful. To confirm. Post. And we see that there is, in fact, only one pet store that is null. So it seems that it actually created a new pet store, which is pretty interesting. It should be the get. So we should actually have multiple null pet stores. I do apologize for that, but we see that this was the 3 pet stores that ended up being posted on accident because I had it instead of the get. But in the get, we see that there's only the 5th location, 7, 8, and 9 are still under construction. Still need to work on the names. But all in all, apart from that, the code itself does run smoothly. And looking at all that, we conclude this video. Thank you for watching. Here's another look at the controller. And apart from that, I hope you have a good day.